All right, so got this replacement rower from the first one that broke, but the company was nice enough to send out a new replacement rower, which was awesome because I really liked the rower and it was very disappointing when it broke. But since the company is such an awesome company which have great customer service, I would recommend this rower even though it broke the first time. So now I'm gonna go get ready and set this up. I'll show you the old version and I'll show you the tiny modification that I made to the old one, so I could work out with Apple Fitness rowing, which is awesome. Not a top thing, so I'll keep you posted. Hi guys, today I'm gonna do an assembly of the XTERRA ERG600W water rower. So early on I got a shipment delivered early on today for my new water rower. A big shout out to Kurt.
Amazing!
Who sent this to me due to the fact that I had another one that a previous rower, same model, that was faulty. It's over there. So now today I'll show you how I assemble and we're gonna test it out, and also I'm gonna modify it just a little bit so I could use the new Apple Fitness Plus rowing on this bad boy. But first, let's put this together. Here we go. Now I'm gonna show you all that came in the box and how it comes. Just like how you see it here, this is how it comes. We got the main unit right here, the tank, foot pedal. These are non-swivel, but they adjust. Foot pedals, they're awesome for the versatility on that. We got a display that comes that track your speed. I'm gonna show you how to use it with an Apple Watch and Apple Fitness Plus. It comes with a funnel to fill the tank up. We'll go through that. It comes with a siphon pump to change out the water when you need to. It comes with a seat. Here is the front stand. We got the wheels for the front stand. Also, we got the rear stand for the seat track. And we got the hardware kit, very organized, and a multi-tool and an Enel wrench that comes in here. And pretty much, apart from like a side cutters to cut these zip tie, that's pretty much all you need to put this together. And we got the manual to put it together. We'll see how I do before I go to the manual. All right. So here goes. Let's put some stuff together. All right. I always try to go with the easy stuff. These are labeled right and left, so it's pretty straightforward how they sit on the tank. So we got the right side. Just put it down. Just give it a. There we go for that one. And there we go for that one. So both those holes are lined up. We got some small screws that it comes with. So I'm gonna open up the package here. Hopefully you can see this. I'm not a videographer, just using my iPhone. You know, my first video here. I love watching videos on YouTube to put stuff together, but I never really make any. So today's the day that I make one. We'll have to test out my editing skills later and see if I'm any good. So I just take out the multi-tool. I got a Phillips screwdriver at the end and some wrenches on the other end. There's a hole on the bottom there. Hopefully y'all can see it. It's not a big deal. It's just screws in the hole. You go screw that in there, just like that. You know, yeah. So we screw this in here, and we'll set this aside. This is gonna go up on the front here. So that's gonna go like that. So I'll just set that there for now. Let's unwrap the feet here for the back, and this is where the seat track is gonna sit on. I will flip this over. Hopefully you can see it. And as you can see, they line up. Pretty straightforward right there. They line up and screw in. The hex screws for that bad boy with some washers. So we got 4 of them. 4 hex screws. They are 8 as a M8 by 15 millimeter by 4. And they're hex screws. 4 of them. That comes in the packet. Need 4 washers for those. Alright. Line these up. Third one. See if we can do it. Just like that. Find the proper wrench for that one. And just tighten them down. And that's it. That's legs on. That's the first thing done right there. The other thing that you gotta do, you gotta put the seat on. And the seat got an arrow with the direction, tells you where to put it. Mine just fell off. I just put it on so you can see it. It comes that direction. So this piece is in the back, that's in the front. And you just roll it on through the tracks like that. Don't forget the seat. Also, while I'm here with this unit, a little later we'll talk about it, but you have resistance levels, and the resistance are, some of the resistance are, I shouldn't call it resistance, it's more for your, when you're retrack. The quicker or the ease of retrack is controlled by this bungee cord underneath here, and you have some hooks for where you would adjust it if you need it tighter. So we're going to put this stand on over here, behind here. These are going to go on the front. Flip it around and go that way. There you go. Just like that. Now, this one's calls for, how many screws we got? 8 screws still. There we go. Bolts and Allen nuts. All come in that packet. You got the stuff that you need. You got your stuff that you need right here to put this in put this bad boy together. I'm gonna get them in these holes right here. Then we stop. You know why? Around here you can see a little bit. Line up the holes. There we go. Oops. And put all of these in. Spin this side around there. And catch that in real tight. Just tighten them up. All right. There we go. So now that we got that leg on and that leg on, guess what? We're almost done. So let's put these ones in here. Now, this is the part you gotta line this up. You could do this on the other side if you want. Like if you can flip it over if you want. I'm just gonna do it this way. Gotta get it in there, right in between those. Boom, they line up. All right. That section right here call for these short, tapered Allen bolts, and they are M8 by 15 by 4. All right. Set them in there. Yeah, I have no cameraman down here to work the zoom in and out for you guys, but you get the big picture, right? You're just putting bolts in there, screw them down, tighten them up, and this thing is solid, I tell you. You sit on it, it doesn't squeak like some machine. They squeak, squeak. This doesn't squeak. So yeah, just go around them, get them a little tight. Now, you got two more pieces. You got these two black, kind of like concave bushings, or they're like big washers essentially. They sit in the groove. And these black caps goes on the ends of this right here. So, two washers, they're smaller washers. They sit inside. Whoops. Those washers will sit inside this other bushing or spacer, whatever we call it. We just put them in there like that. Hopefully you can see it. Not sure. The other one in there, like just like that. And you're gonna take one each of these M8 by 18 millimeter by 6 inch Allen bolts. Those go right in the hole on the side. They go pretty much line up almost with the front bolts, but just a little bit behind it. And that bushing is it's basically your stool stop for your seat. This is where your seat is gonna stop on. That's why they put those plastic bushings there. So we just tighten them up. And see, what I love about this is that they all come with a little Loctite on the screws. That's that blue coating. That's basically stopping these bolts from rattling loose. We're almost to the end, guys. Before we flip it over here, there are stops right here. We got a left and a right stops, and that's what they look like. And they sit right in the groove, so I will wind them up. It's a thought, they just click right in. Boom, that section's done. Almost done. With this next step, I'm gonna transform this rower into a Fitness Plus rowing machine. All right. So now I'm gonna show you what I got here. The next step. So this is the rower. It's pretty much complete. All that's left is put the tracker monitor on there. That's it. And basically, it got those last 4 bolts are gonna sit right there with the washers and bolt this down. But I did one step different on mine. So for you with your box, you know, you'll be done with this. But I wanted Apple Fitness Plus added to this bad boy. So let me show you what I did. So what I did, and I got, as you can see here, I got two of the identical arm. Pretty much is the exact same thing. What I did, I had a flat screen TV, a small one. I think this is a 24-inch Samsung. Let's see if I can see the model number on here. It is the UN22F5000AF. That's the model number right there. Pretty much got, you know, typical stuff, HDMI in and out and on both sides. Auxiliary headphones for if you want to put up speaker, these jacks and whatnot, typical TV stuff. So what I did, the piece that you care about, is this plate. So basically I unscrewed these 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts right there, or screws, and they're pretty close to the TV mounting bolts. Because the holes don't 100% line up with the back of the TV where you mount your, if you wanted to hang a TV on the wall, the mounting points, I had to make a plate. So I had this aluminum plate, or mine is stainless steel, but you could use anything, aluminum, piece of sheet metal, whatnot. You want to line up the holes and mark them and then drill into them for the TV. I basically did not use these existing holes on here, so I just drill 2 new, let's see, 1, 2, 3, there's one right there, 3 holes to line up with this TV. And basically now you got that TV mount to that arm. So all I have to do now is take this TV up like that. Let's see, I can do it with more one hand, and line that up right there on the front. See if I can do this on the rower. It's a little dusty right now, but it's the same bolts that come with the kit that you need here. Man, that TV looks bad. I'll dust it off in a little bit here, but let me just zoom in so you can see. Let me get the last. Oh, sorry, honey. There's 4 left with 4 washers. Yay! So you see, I've used everything that comes with it. So let me finish this up. Our 4 bolts. Oops, we gotta go right on top here. Again, we're doing a big shout out thank you to Kurt on this one for sending this out, this rower right now. The first rower, my wife bought that one, you know, and it failed because of a pulley on the inside, but due to the shortage of parts, they sent me out a brand new unit. And I'm awesome, I'm telling you. When I talked to Rihanna over there, she was trying to troubleshoot with me, and she's awesome too. I'm telling you, these people are awesome. She tried to troubleshoot what my problem was. She went and got her supervisor, Kurt. He kind of talked to me a little bit and tried to figure out what was wrong. And he's like, yep, it's the pulley on the bottom. He knew the stuff. He's very knowledgeable. And basically he says, we'll send you out a new unit. So I'm just grateful for that. Now we're gonna do a little bit of the last similar step, is just cut these zip ties off of here. Yeah, I'll just get my scissors. That's about the only tool I use. That's not, that was mine. The only tool. And that's just to get the last bit of paper off of it, or plastic off of it. Just like that. Get that out. Now, I got a Apple TV work over here that I'm gonna hook up. So, Apple TV, just like that. We take this bad boy, and we got our HDMI cord, which was plugged into the back of our TV already. Boom. I literally just put a TV on this unit. I got my brick here, which I'm going to plug in. Just plug it over here. We got some water. What I did, I just fill up this big jug here. Oh, you see it? And fill that up with some water. And then we're going to add it to the tank. We're going to siphon it. We're going to put it right down in this plug. We're going to add some purifying tablets. I got some here. The last one. So now, I'm going to grab our siphon hose here. And just, how this works, you just squeeze it, right? So it sucks from here, the bottom, and then it comes out this one. So we just put that down in there, put this down in the water, and here we go. I mean, you can use a funnel that they gave you to do it. There we go. There's some line levels here at the bottom. Let's see if I can get this over here, down here. And that's what you're doing. You're pretty much, the amount of water that you add to it is your resistance. And there are your levels right there. That's your water level. You got 1 through 6. And what you're doing essentially, that's where your resistance goes. So the more water you have in there, the heavier the machine's gonna feel when you pull on it hard. So I'm not no rolling expert. There's plenty of rolling videos out there to show you how to roll. We finished topping off the water. We went up to level number 4, and we're about to add some purifying tablets. These are aqua tabs. You want to put these water purified tablet in the tank. I'll put about like 4. They're very small, in here in the tank. This is to keep algae out of your tank, keep your water fresh. Pour them in there. Put a cap back on. You don't want to forget that. It's spilling all over the place. And it's just friction free. Alright. The foot straps, or foot saddles, are non-pivoting. They're stationary. And you'll see the professionals like stationary. They don't want swivel stuff. So for me, I'm gonna adjust them down to a number 5. Just pull back and push down. And then you got the straps. Boom. That's big. Seat's comfy. I can push back on it. Full range there.